Globalization is referred to as the interaction and integration among people, companies, and governments worldwide. Global integration is very essential to developing country efforts to deal with the pandemic and recovery. The liberalization and integration of global markets are presented as both desirable and natural phenomena that promote individual liberty and material progress in the world.
Our opinion in this topic, globalization, is about the liberalization and global integration of markets. I concur in this statement for the reason that globalization spread technologies, funds, and know-how transfer from developed and rich countries and all the other countries all over the world. People education and skill in the developed countries are increasing. Intercultural relation increased the exchange of value, ideas, and arts between people across the board. Integration into the world economy has proven a powerful means for countries to promote economic growth, development, and poverty reduction. The resulting integration of the world economy has raised living standard around the world. Some incomes have risen dramatically.
Globalization is inevitable and irreversible. Globalization is a sign of progressive change in mankind. It is also irreversible due to the growing demands in every facet of globalized markets across countries. Thus, globalization is indeed inevitable because of secular trends towards ever greater explanation and interconnection of the world's economy. Over that countries, as the production processes have developed and grown more sophisticated, their linkages have increased.
I agree that globalization is inevitable and irreversible due to the fact that globalization is rapidly evolving, as it denotes the productivity and growth of market forces that will lead to political and economic progress. As a result of continuous innovation, globalization will continue to expand its market demands, allowing economies to have progress to their next stage of development.
Nobody's in charge of globalization. The great beauty of globalization is that no one is in control. The great beauty of globalization is that it is not controlled by any individual, any government, and any institution. If market forces determine the course of our history, then no social class or group can monopolize the agenda of globalization. Globalization is a steady process that has been occurring. Economic globalization is not only possible, but realizable.
Nobody is in charge of globalization. I agree. Because even on the most local level, no one can know all the various interactions between people and businesses, nor what is most and when our new innovation will come along, or who will enter or leave a market, or what the best way to make something is what public taste will be like in the future, or how important a specific good or service to any given individual with respect to all the other goods or services an individual might choose at any specific time and place, set of circumstances, or what it might be. In short, supply when and what the best substitute for the short good is which industry make.
Globalization benefits everyone. It is because globalization provides great opportunities for the future and not only for our countries but for all others too. Its many positive aspects includes an unprecedented expansion of investment and trade, technological innovation, the proliferation of skilled jobs, and along with others. These characteristics of globalization have led to a considerable expansion of wealth and prosperity in the world.
I agree because globalization refers to the process by which countries, people, and businesses around the world become more interconnected as forces such as technology, transportation, media, and global finance make it easier for goods, services, ideas, and people to cross traditional borders and boundaries. Globalization has advantages. It can provide opportunities for economic growth, which can improve the quality of life for many people.
Globalization further spread the democracy around the world. Democracy globalization has helped promote economic and development, which has augmented the number of educated and well-trained citizens, which has resulted, contrastingly to previous statements, in a decrease in economic inequality. This illustrates the freedom and development of the people in allowing them to prosper from the benefits of globalization.
We agree that globalization further spread democracy in the world for the reason that it gave a positive effect on every country's economic growth and employment that create jobs and opportunities for a lot of people. Additionally, many positive attributes benefit that changes the lives of people to be better, stable, and secure life.
War can be considered as the principal vehicle of globalization, since it doesn't just tear nations apart but rather brings peoples and places closer together, providing a new lens on globalization. It also conceives war as a form of interconnection between home and abroad, and as an occasion for circulation and interchange. It also identifies the political and military work required to create and maintain a free trading world.
I agree, since war can generate some positive economic benefits in every country through the creation of employment and contributing to technological developments. Also, it has the capability to increase ties among nations and thereby shape the economic history. In short, war promotes a global free trade that would boost economic growth and social tensions.